In this segment, we address why and how breath is life. I'm Michael Grant White, Holistic Health and Life Coach at Breathing.com. You know how so many people are sick, stressed out, wake up tired, live with aches and pains, and find themselves using pills for everything? Well, what I do is help people alleviate those challenges and many others. One of the secrets of life is developing energy and managing it. What is your primary energy source? Of course, it's breathing. I begin by helping people with their breathing. Ancient teachings say that breath is life. But what does breath is life really mean? Does it only mean that when we stop breathing we die? That all there is? Actually, there are numerous reasons why breath is life, and I'll share a few with you today. First, here's a tool to help you retain new information. Just bring your pointer finger, thumb, and middle finger together very gently while you're watching this video. You can also do this technique while you're reading. In 1975, at age 35, I tried to regain my singing voice, lost to painful physical abuse and trauma in my teens. After 22 years of spending tens of thousands of dollars for doctors, personal growth, fasting, nutrition, singing lessons, and therapy, I was still unable to sing. A therapy colleague encouraged me to study and teach breathing. A thankful tech client encouraged me to buy Breathing.com. I began to research all things related to breathing. Fast forward to 15 years, my Optimal Breathing School faculty and I had correlated landmark proprietary insights from tens of thousands of Breathing.com free breathing test takers. We learned that anything you do 5 to 40,000 times a day, think breathing, can affect you positively or negatively in many ways. Largely due to breathing not being patentable, we discovered a huge lack of government and health industry understanding related to healthy, optimal breathing. I believe you can manage things better if you can measure them. We discovered poor breathing skills correlate with up to 10 times more diagnosed illnesses than those with optimal breathing skills. 10 times. From a chemistry perspective, your brain uses 25 to 40% of all your oxygen. Hearts go into spasm or attack largely due to lack of oxygen. Cellular function is greatly dependent on oxygen. Cancer is anaerobic. It can't multiply at high concentrations of oxygen. Mechanically speaking, rigid attitudes, counterproductive beliefs, and unresolved negative emotions get locked in place by poor posturing, overtight muscles, and restricted breathing. We become more or less crushed, bent, and twisted. Imagine a hungry python wrapped around your chest and you get a bit of the idea. These restrictions invite painful, deadly stress, excessive adrenaline, cortisol, histamine, inflammation, fatigue, depression, frightening phobias, obesity, confusion, poor attention, and memory loss. Plus weakened singing, speaking, and all other performance skills, including athletics. Everything you think, feel, or do is influenced by the way you breathe. Everything. Breath is life. Many never realize that poor breathing correlates with chronic illnesses. We mostly take breathing for granted until we can't do it anymore, and then nothing else matters. Worse yet, obvious or hidden shallow breathing, what we unknowingly don't realize and live with year after year, makes us weaker, sick, or sicker. Prescription drug illnesses, cleverly called side effects, worsen, cause, or confuse almost everything. No wonder our country has some of the highest medical costs with poorest results overall. The mark of a professional is to know what is needed and deliver what is needed on time. As my client, you will become more optimistic, persistent, and successful. You'll learn how to optimize your health instead of merely addressing your symptoms. You will think and speak more clearly, handle stress better, save money and time, and live life more on your own terms. Consider the cost of ignorance versus the price of education. To manage your energy, first address your breathing, then progress from there. Take our free breathing test. Call or email for a free evaluation. We'll discuss options that change your life in ways you need, ways you may only dream about, and many you've never even thought of. Optimal breathing. Why and how breath is life, all in one place at breathing.com. Thank you. I'm Mike White.